John, high schools. We had some technical difficulties. Again, the sun beating down on his phone and losing the ability to transmit. But we're in the bottom of the sixth now and get you caught up on what's happened as Evan Johnson steps to the plate. Will Ryan with a base hit just now. Max Wood's still out there for Mount Olive. Throw back to first. Will Ryan safe. So just to let you know, the top of the sixth finished off a grounder to short. Will Ryan fired over to first for the second time that inning and recorded the third out. And so now bottom of the sixth, Will Ryan was leading off, and he had a base hit and plunked right in front of the right fielder on a bloop. So now Johnson with no outs, runner on first. Throw over. He's in there safely. Try and get you home here. At the bottom of the sixth, the sun is just intensifying here. I don't care if it's intensifying on me, but the phone equipment, that's the problem. Here's the pitch. Square to bunt. And he pulls it off. Ryan on first. Lions lead 4-2. So Portman was able to get out of that top of the sixth, 1-2-3. Now the pitch. Ryan goes. Here's the throw down. He's out. Oh, the throw from the catcher, number 7, Shelton, over to Zachary Broderson, the shortstop, and he's able to place the tag on Will Ryan's left leg as he passed by. So 1 out here. Counts 1-1 to Johnson. On deck, Jack Portman, the starting pitcher for today, still in the game. Here's the pitch. Grounder to short. Broderson fields, throws across in time. Gets the second out. 2 down now. Jack Portman to the dish. Lions looking for 2 more outs in the top of the 7th to lock down this victory. Mount Olive trying to come back, score 2 runs in the top of the 7th and tie it. Pitch is low, 1-0. On deck for the Lions, number 6, Andrew Pammy. Here's the pitch to Struble. Off the plate. 2-0. I'm sorry, I said Struble, I meant Portman. Sun's starting to affect my lineup here. I could just be age. 2-0. Here's the pitch. In there, called strike. 2-1 to Portman. Now Wood looks in. Here's the pitch. Off in there. Oh, cut the outside corner. 2-2. Now the pitch by Wood. Off the plate. 3-2. Sun darting in and out of the clouds, giving us a modicum of relief. Now the pitch. High pop-up. Shallow, right on the lip of the outfield grass. The second baseman has it. Makes the catch. That's the end of the inning. Well, base hit by Will Ryan, but he's caught stealing. And then 2 more outs, and we're through 6. Top of the 7th, last chance for Mount Olive. It is 4-2, Pope John over the Marauders. We'll be back for top of the 7th action right here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Welcome back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey for top of the 7th action. Jack Portman back out for his 7th inning of work, looking to go complete game today. He has pitched brilliantly. Only 2 runs allowed in the first inning. And Lions looking for a 4-2 victory here. They've got a 4-2 lead, courtesy of a 2-run homer by Joseph Manco and a double by Nick Stribble in the second inning, and also a run scoring on a fielder's choice from the pitcher to the catcher, where Portman was able to beat it home. Now the first pitch by Portman. Low. 1-0. Portman. Pitch. Low. 2-0. On deck, number 15, Zachary Broderson. Here's the pitch. In there. Called strike. 2-1. Portman dealing quickly here. High, 3-1. The batter, Tyler Castillo, number 2. Here's the pitch. In there, called strike 2. Full count on Castillo. Portman desperately wants this strikeout. Here's the pitch. Grounder to short. He'll take that. Will Ryan over to first in time to get the first out. Score it in your books, 6-3. Ryan to Johnson. And now 1 down here in the top of the 7th. The batter, number 15, Zachary Broderson. On deck, the DH, Jonathan Moore, number 14. Portman looks in. Squares the butt. It's low and away, 1-0. Portman deals. Called strike. 1-1. Now the pitch by Portman. Fouled off. Out of play. One and 2. And now Pammy stands up. Changes baseballs. 1 out here, top of the 7th. One-two pitch to Broderson. Fouled off again, out of play. We'll do it again. Broderson hanging in there. Portman into the wind. Fires. High fly ball down the right field line. Johnson racing over. He won't get it. It's in the woods. Out of play. So we'll do it again. 1-2. Pope John bullpen's empty. We're going to expect Portman to go the full way here. Here's the 1-2 again from Portman. Low and away. Just missed. 2-2. Portman to Broderson. The second over the head of Struble into right center field for a base hit. So now the Mount Olive Marauders bringing the tying run to the plate in the person of number 14, Jonathan Moore. Moore, left-handed batter. On deck, Braden Longo. Here's the pitch by Portman. Down the first base line. He crushed it, but it's foul. Lions lead by a deuce. 4-2. 1 out. Top of the 7th. Here's the pitch by Portman. Low. And that's going to allow Broderson to get to second. Portman checks the runner at second. Here's the 1-1. In there, called strike. 1-2. Portman at the belt. Delivers. Low. 2-2. Moore at the plate. Longo on deck. Runner on second. Broderson. Portman looks in. Delivers. Low. 3-2. Gets behind Pammy. Not far enough for Broderson to take off a third. But that does drive the count full. 3-2. So now a huge pitch in this game. 3-2. 1 out. Top of the seventh. Portman checks the runner. Delivers. Grounder to first. Johnson has it. He'll take it himself to the bag. 2 outs. On the play, Broderson goes to third. But that's not what Pope John's concerned about right now. They're concerned about the batter, the potential tying run. And that's Braden Longo. And the manager, James Manco, going out to the mound to talk with his starting pitcher, Jack Portman. 2 down here, top of the seventh. The tying run at the plate in Braden Longo, who was the starting pitcher today. Broderson's on third. Real quick, while we have a moment, we'll give you a schedule for the upcoming week on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. One more time. Monday, we'll be back here at the Baseball Diamonds as the Pope John Lions baseball team will take on Don Bosco. The Ironmen come to town. And Pope John, if they win this today, will be looking to get to 500 with a victory against Don Bosco on Monday. Meanwhile, the softball final of the 100 in Warren Sussex tournament on Monday, 4 p.m. from Phillipsburg. That game is being streamed exclusively on BigStateSports.com. Tuesday, we will have more baseball. Pope John Lions baseball at Roxbury. Here's the pitch by Portman. Low and away, ball 1. Longo, the tying run at the plate. Broderson on third. Portman. Here's the 1-0. Ball inside. 2-0. Portman picks up his cap again. Keeps flying off that head. Here's the pitch by Jack. Low, ball 3. 3-0 to Longo. On deck, number 5, Robert Hubbard. Here's the pitch by Portman. Grounder to short. Ryan racing in. Fields throws across. In time. The pride has spoken. The Pope John Lions defeat the Mount Olive Marauders. Final score, Pope John 4, Mount Olive 2. Oh, nice victory by Pope John here today, coming back from a 2-0 deficit in the top of the first inning. Scoring a run in the bottom of the second, Andrew Pammy with a base hit, and then Jason Snyder running for him scores on a Nick Struble double. And then in the bottom of the fourth inning, a 2-run homer into left field by Joseph Manco. The Lions would plate one more on a fielder's choice pitch to the catcher on bases loaded. Allowed Jack Portman to beat the throw home. And there's your final, 4-2. Winning pitcher Jack Portman for Pope John. The losing pitcher is number 10, Braden Longo. For Pope John, they will move to 9-10 on the season. And Mount Olive will drop to 16-7. Monday, we'll be back with you at 4:30 p.m., the home finale for the Pope John Lions boys baseball team in the regular season, as they will host the Don Bosco Ironmen. Pope John and Don Bosco, 4:30 on Monday from Pope John High School. Then Tuesday, we'll hit the road with the baseball team, as they will take on Roxbury. Pope John and Roxbury, Tuesday, 4 p.m. from Roxbury High School. Wednesday, boys lacrosse. We'll be with you for the home finale for the Pope John boys lacrosse regular season against Morris Knowles. That's at 4:30 p.m. on Wednesday. And then girls lacrosse Thursday, their home finale against Immaculata. Finally, we'll finish up Saturday next week at Westfield High School. Pope John boys lacrosse against Westfield. So for everyone here at Pope John High School, this is Mike Formisano saying thanks for joining us. Final score once again. The Pope John Lions come back to defeat the Mount Olive Marauders 4-2. Have a great Saturday afternoon, everybody, and enjoy your weekend. We'll see you Monday for more Pope John Lions baseball on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Have a good afternoon.